Welcome back, or welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel. Thank you so much for the support for my first video, and I'm so excited to continue on replaying the game. I wanted to originally show off the beginning scene and then welcome you guys, but I didn't realize the beginning scene was like literally 15 minutes long, and I couldn't go so long being quiet. What do we expect? You don't come here for the perfection. We thrive in the scuff and the unpreparedness sometimes. And you know, hashtag growing pains, am I right? But let's go ahead and continue on with the next episode of our adventure. And please don't mind my repetitive intro that you'll see later on.
All right. Time to get going.
Oh, Rean!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Huh.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny. I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Crazy. No, that's crazy. That's diabolical.
Class 7, I see.
A pompous ass, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you?
Oh my gosh, I was right.
Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
I'm sorry you don't feel special enough.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
I was like low-key waiting for like cutscenes to try and do like an intro because I wanted to do like a little bit of a scene and then play through and do an intro, but I'm like, damn, this intro was like almost 10 minutes long without me saying anything.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions.
War of the Lions. Wait, I think that was referenced in Azure. Right? Whoa, already making connections?
A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
A man.
He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's
I was
Ricey
like, is it going to
Arnor.
be Dreikel's? Like, you know, the name that's very clearly larger than everything else on the board in a language I surely cannot read.
He would later become known as Drycles the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance.
Although, okay, so I'm so curious. Is Erebonian language like a language that is like a real world language, or is it like a made up language in the game? I'm so curious. I feel like it has to be a real world language, right?
Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Drycles' army was initially rather small in number. But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Drycles first began gathering his army was... Rean Schwarzer, would you care to tell the class?
I would not like to tell the class. The place where Drycles first started to gather his army was the... Loki, I don't... Merchant City of Imagine! Crossbell mention, guys! Crossbell mention! No, Eustace would have said more about that. It was the Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. Prince Drycles' wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. Yes, I got it right. Lisa, wait, I have to look that back on the recording later. Oh my gosh, if it's actually like right there for me to see, I'm totally gonna have to circle that. Yo, editor Tori. Guess he didn't need my help after all. Aww, she's not that mad anymore. Academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP, which are academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a request. Oh, a quest. There are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the academy. Now, I will mention I am using a guide this time around to make sure I don't miss anything, because I would really like to get all of the AP points this time around. I know for a fact that I definitely missed a good portion of the AP points the last time I played, so this time around, this is definitely one of those more perfect playthroughs, I guess, like where I'm trying to get everything. Like, I know for the most part, quest-wise, I think I did all of the quests, so I got all the AP points from that. But I definitely didn't get all the AP points for, like, other stuff.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Oh god, bro, sleeping is so great. But then I always feel so guilty when I sleep like all day, and I'm like, dang, but I could have been doing stuff, you know?
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like.
Not patronize.
A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
Practicality.
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Poor Gaius. Not Gaius. Poor Elliot. He's like, damn, I gotta study and I gotta do combat. Like, bro, I'm just trying to breeze through school. See, now Fee gets what Sarah was putting down.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
Huh?
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
What are the girls gossiping about? I'm a little worried about the practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still getting used to the staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind of you to offer. But I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you've joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for band. But I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art? Huh, somehow that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. I don't know, guys does kind of give the... Like, I don't know what those two were thinking, but like, Guys does kind of give... Maybe it's because I know more about his character than like what you do know like this very beginning if you're playing it for the first time, but he does kind of give that like mysterious type of like artistic vibe. I don't know. Good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need to pick up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is, it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it, though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait, are you sure you don't mind? You do have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you really don't mind, thank you. The student council room is in the student union. I almost said the student council building. The student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Okay. Well, I guess if I haven't had a chance to do my intro yet, hello, welcome to, or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the second episode of Cold Steel. Gosh, I'm honestly, I either did a voiceover for that part, or I'm just repeating myself for it. But how are we feeling about like the little Tales of Cold Steel Tory art I've got going on right here? I decided I wanted to try doing something a little different and putting, I don't know why it's not, like, picking up very well, but I wanted to try something different, and hold on. I decided I wanted to try doing something a little different, and I thought about, instead of doing my PNG model like I did for the first episode, I want to see how we're feeling about me putting the Cold Steel art Tori up during these Let's Plays versus the PNG model that I have. I don't know, leave it in the comments. Do you like this one better, or do you like the Pixel PNG Tori better? I don't know, I'm kind of vibing with this, I'm not gonna lie. Hello? Oh, she just tells us. Is there any reason you're still here though? Don't tell anyone about it. I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Good thing I remembered though, otherwise I would have had to sit through another of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Yeah. Damn, why do I feel like I remember there being like more rooms? Maybe I'm just silly. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. Doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all the its classrooms. There are many other faculties located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs such as the lacrosse and writing clubs use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lively spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for orbit maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your pursuit and serves at... Did I say that word right? It serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zamirian terminology you can handle. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the culture clubs on the second floor, and even a salon reserved for upper-class students on the third. I don't know if we're actually able to use this. Do we ever use a salon? I think there's a student who shows you like a magic trick or something. Am I mistaken? I've walked everywhere.
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year.
That's my boy. That's my boy right there.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year.
Oh, he's the dude.
It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too.
Oh, I keep accidentally turning on turbo mode.
But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
And who are you to ask for my name? Is it Lloyd Irving?
Your name is Lloyd?
Yeah, but who are you to ask for my name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do.
Now
anyway.
we're broker than a joke, okay? I have no money to my name. Not 21,000 Mira, not at all.
Cheers. All right.
That's my
closely.
boy right there. That's my boy with that bandana.
What?
Now.
What? I wonder if like I actually slowed it down, like editing, if I'll be able to like see which one it is.
Which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
When in
It's
doubt,
in
go
your...
right.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
It's not in any hand, is it?
You catch on quick.
Huh?
It went down his shirt. I have no idea. Or did... Wait, could it be like one of those magic sleeves where it's like the trick of the hand, but it actually went down the sleeve?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
And we were just robbed.
Wait, my 50 mirror.
Listen, Crow needed a beverage, so like think about it as an investment in our future and an investment in our friendship.
He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well.
You haven't met the best
At least
one
now
yet.
I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
On the first floor of the Student Union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. As you might expect, the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. This makes it the best place to stock about supplies or buy new equipment on campus. I won't have to do all that. Well, the equipment part. I think I remember what this club room ends up being, but oh wait. This looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside. I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
That girl? I'm sorry. That girl? You mean the girl?
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Okay, but not the girl in my heart, but she is that girl though.
Welcome to the student council room, Rean Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Guess when you're a woman of
The
her
name's
size.
Toa Herschel.
You're a woman of her size, I guess. Tends to happen that way.
I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind.
We all need a Toa in our life.
She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see.
Not the student notebooks.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes.
Is this really something a student council president is supposed to be doing? Is this something technically staff should be handling?
And you're even using a different kind of battle orb mint, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orb mints. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Delegation at its finest.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here.
The way he's like, what a nice person. Like, this is the first time he's met somebody nice in his life. Like, kindness is real? Like, people can be kind?
So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class?
Did you already forget, Rean? You're, what? It's not, no, that's not the right word. You're, dang it. I don't remember what the word is I'm looking for. Declaration? Maybe declaration. Doesn't seem right, but that's the word I'm gonna go with right now.
She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah.
Mwah.
Mwah, indeed.
No.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down.
Not with a face like that. Like you turn a poor puppy down.
No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them. And we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
I feel like it's weird thinking that she's in the lower class dormitories when it feels like she should have her whole own space. It's like
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria.
Oh my god, they had their first date? Rean, save time for the other ladies.
And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Oh my god, why is that bigger than his head?
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
I love Sarah.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors.
Oh!
But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly?
Because why not? So I'm guessing because you know how, like, gosh, I swear, if somebody says no to this, like how flip phones work, how normally, like, the voice, like the, what is it, the speaker box for, like, phone calls would be, like, at the top of it, but, like, and, like, the mic would be at, like, the bottom. So this one's more of, like, where the lower half of it is, like, more of the phone part. So I'm wondering if that flip part is just literally a cover, which kind of makes it funny just how abnormally large it is. And from this camera paneling, it looks like it is just a cover. Huh.
This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course, but in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special.
So you're more special than the other special students. Oh, you're such a special boy.
Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Bro, I was so confused. I was like, what am I hearing in my ears right now? What is happening?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change? It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh?
Not transgressions will be forgiven. What transgressions have he done already?
She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
I mean, he's kind of already doing that. Afterwards, Rean returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the touchpad button or pressing Note from the camp menu and then selecting the respective tabs. What I was already doing. LOL. Right, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7 dorms on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Rean's room. Alright, F everybody else, we're going to bed. Okay, so let's go visit all the girls first. It should be Emma's room. Yes? Who is it? It's me, Rean. Do you have a moment? Rean, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, and on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. How about you? I've been looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh, right. Joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Great, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Elisa soon. Yeah, I'm going to try to talk to her again later. Good luck, but don't try to rush things either. I think Elisa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry, I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook, too. To be fair, it's been 2 weeks, and I get it, you know, like, I get it. What happened when they all fell from the flooring and down into the basement was humiliating, to say the least, but, like, it was very clearly an accident. What was he supposed to do, shove her? Like, would that have been the better move? I feel like that would have just made her offended. This should be Laura's room. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Is that you, Rean? I'll be right there. Thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I was just practicing with a wooden sword. I must have been so focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too. You certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with from time to time. Well then, good night. Good night. I did not read that line correctly. Am I allowed to? Now she's back at it. I wouldn't want to interrupt her. Talking to her just cheers me up. Let's hope I can get this all sorted out soon. Listen, I know who, like, the girl that they pit, like, Rean with is, but, like, that line alone would make me think I want to ship them immediately. I need to give Elisa her student notebook, too. Right. Here it goes. Who is it? It's me, Rean. What do you want? What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Okay, good point. I wouldn't have under normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. Rean explained the situation, explained that Toa asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a moment. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Rean took out Elisa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see. Elisa Ryan. Don't read that. Elisa snatched the student notebook out of Rean's hand. They had to make sure that y'all know that, like, she took that. Can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. Or so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. I guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Is there any reason she's hiding it? This should be Fee's room. Who's there? It's me, Rean. I've got something here for you. Coming. Cheers. Oh, were you asleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early, though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to do. You done? Yeah, I just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. Nobody's upstairs. That room's vacant. Is this one Sarah's? Instructor Sarah's room is locked. She said, I'm cuddling into my bed with a good beer. Okay. This room. Oh, empty. Oh, this is Rean's room. This is Rean's room. Okay. Oh, so I could just walk into the boys' room all willy-nilly. Just, you know, scoping out the room a little bit. You know, I'm actually the RA here, so I'm gonna make sure everything looks up to snuff. It's just good. Why do you have 4 violins? Maybe if we could add more details, I'd be like, whoa, wow, what kinds are these? These are different, but they are very clearly the exact same one. Also, why is that one so tiny compared to the other 3? Hey there, Rean. Something the matter? Toa gave me Class 7's notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Oh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty late, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering emotions. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice tonight instead. Wow, you're really into your music, huh? Can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. Your room's chock full of musical stuff, too. It's not that much, honestly. It'd be nice if the walls in these doors were a bit more soundproof, though. Then I'd be able to play all night without it bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. Damn, gotta call him out like that. At least I can play as much as I want during the afternoons. It would really be nice if the walls in these dorms had better soundproofing, though. Oh well, it's an old building apparently, so I guess I'll just have to deal with it. Everybody, get some noise-canceling headphones and let Elliot play his music. This should be Machias' room. Who is it? It's me, Rean. I've got something for you. I'll be right there. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? You've got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands. Well then, you should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yeah, good night. Oh, Machias, why is this your entire personality? Shouldn't talk to him while he's studying. Okay, so I assume that's Gaius. It should be Eustace's room. Who's there? It's me, Rean. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? I was simply reading. Oh, what kind of book? A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge in your mundane little questions? Huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you a license to intrude on my private life. You're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. He's not wrong about that, though. Was that meant to be a warning? It doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. Maybe he's got a good heart. Oh, I wonder what this was. I don't know why the first thing I thought of was Christmas. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, we already got. Oh, can we see? Dang it! What can't we see? Is it just supposed to be an empty canvas? Evening, Rean. What's up? Actually, I was just looking for you. I have your student notebook here. Here you go. Oh, I was wondering when that'd come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging on the wall? That's a sort of ornament made in the Nord Highlands. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see, it really does give the whole room an exotic feel. Rean, you're looking at that like... I had no idea what that was. I thought that was just decoration. I'm glad I asked. You've got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. Will do. Anyway, it might be a good idea to rest for the day. I'd recommend you get a little relaxation in too, Rean. I think I can manage that. Well, we handed out everybody's notebooks. Oh, wait, there's a Is Sarah downstairs by chance? So this is a storage room. I knew she'd be downstairs. Can I go in the kitchen? Give me a late night snack. Appears to be. Oh, it's a vacant room. That's not the kitchen then. Alright, time to snack it up in here. Give me the goods. Imagine if that's just various types of wines. Bro, wine sounds so good right now. Like, me personally, imagine having all these like grains and beans and stuff in here. Are those coffee beans? Please, can I have a thing like this of coffee beans to grind up every day? That would be amazing. Oh yeah, I was talking about wine. It's like, me personally, I'm kind of a Moscato person. Like, I don't like dry wines. Like, dry wines really are how they taste. Like, they really, like, I don't like how, like, it airs out my tongue when you drink a dry wine. You really can't beat an ice cold beer after work. No, wait, maybe you can with 2 ice cold beers. Have you been drinking all night? At least try not to fall asleep here, okay? I don't want you to catch a cold. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. I'm indestructible. Especially since I've got the day off tomorrow. You say that like it totally excuses your entire night of drinking. Well, anyway, you were nice enough to take on some work for the student council, so that's a load off my shoulders. Looking forward to seeing how you perform tomorrow. Right. Wow, she went from plastered to bastard in the blink of an eye. Looks like there's a lot more to her than I thought. Plastered to bastard is crazy. Wait, am I allowed to go anywhere? Probably shouldn't go out this late at night. Are you afraid of thugs? Are you afraid of the mafia coming after you, Rean? Should I call it a day? There's nothing else for us to do. Oh, I never noticed. They have cute little mailboxes. Okay. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that 1 or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the 1st floor of the main building. Principal Van Dyke. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, left of the student union building, and I'll tell you more. George? I dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the student union building, and I'd really appreciate if someone lent me a hand. Let. One from the principal, one from the engineering club, and oh hey, one from another first year. I really wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. View quest tabs in your notebook. The quest tabs automatically records the progress of all quests, extracurricular activities you undertake. It can be accessed by pressing the touchpad button or by choosing Note in the camp menu followed by quest. Some quests must be completed in order to advance the main story. These quests have a request mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. On free days, special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. 1 point will be consumed by each time you view an event, but your bond with the character will strengthen. When the time of day advances to evening, all daytime bonding events and quests will no longer be available. In exchange, you will receive 1 bonus point, which can be used to trigger an evening exclusive bonding event. Don't I think as I do events throughout the day, I think I get an extra 1 to knock out. I think everybody's probably out of their rooms, right? It's like Elliot's in his room. And I assume this is Sarah. Yep, it's Sarah. Girl! Do you have a problem? Sarah, I think it's time to take you to an AA meeting because why do you have hordes of crates of alcohol? If you could see my face right now, like I'm literally like jaw dropped to the floor, like oh my god. Sarah, wait, is that canned food? Sarah! Oh, stopping right on in. Aren't you the diligent student? I bet Toa's got you so wrapped around her finger already that she snaps her fingers and you leap into action. No, that's not how it is. And besides, I'm not even sure what to think of you sitting here relaxing after dumping all that work on me. Hey now, I'm an instructor. This is my precious day off, so let me just be completely unproductive for 1 day, okay? I feel like in your mind, every day is a day off. I leave it to you to give the student council whatever they need help. Just remember, poor little Toa would be sad if you didn't. She might even sniffle and shed a single tear. Girl. I wonder if I've ever done this one with Elliot. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? Yes, this is our bestie. We have to help our bestie. You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I sure appreciate it. Rean and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Phew, well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect it to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. This is just way too overprotective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Rean and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Level 5? Oh, we maxed it out. Cool. It's my chance to also max out everybody's links. Thanks, Rean. Everything's nice and tidy now. I'll let you hear that piece next time I get the chance. I look forward to it. Alright. I think before I even start on some of the, request, I kind of want to explore the town a little. The weather's beautiful today. Right, then let's head out. The center of Trista is a shopping district. You can purchase a variety of items in the stores there. Brandon's General Goods stocks ingredients and accessories. The Sage is a boutique selling clothing, footwear, and accessories. Kane's Bookstores sells reading materials such as newspaper and obviously books. Purchase Cafe and stocks food items. You can also pay a small fee to rest there and restore your CP. Oh! Now that is beneficial information. You can travel using the square button to access quick travel menu. Oh, thank God that became a thing in this game. Well, I mean, like I think what? We kinda had something similar in Crossbell, definitely not in Sky. Oh, I would have killed for something like this in Sky. But I think for Crossbell was like more general area. This one is like, it'll take you to very specific areas. Oh, bless up. I never knew how much I missed fast traveling until I didn't have it anymore. I guess I could get some ingredients on here. Okay, so I know, like, if this is your first time playing, if you are playing through Cold Steel for the first time, I highly recommend on this first day to go into the general goods store. If you don't go into any other store on the first day, at least before you go to the school, or I don't know if also when you finish up quest, I think before you even go into the school, you should buy fresh milk. Trust me, you will see later why we are buying fresh milk. But please, if you go to any stores on the first day, please go to the general goods store and buy fresh milk. You will not find another opportunity for a minute. Let's see, mature cheese. But I have 20? Maybe I should just go ahead and get like 20 of each. I'm pretty set already on a lot of stuff, so I don't see me spending like a lot of Mira on too much. Wait. Why does it say Gaius and Elliot are in my party? Is it because those are the only two I've really been like in an official party with? But like we've had Marcus and Eustace in our party at some point, so why aren't they also showing up? That is so interesting. Oh, it's Marcus. I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though, you're really dedicated to your studies. Just doing what's expected of a student. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing new material afterward. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this would be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Not right now. As much as it pains me to spend a bonding point on that man, I know I will have to do it eventually. I don't have either. I mean, it seems like I know. I don't remember if this is the type of game where if this is the one where you buy something and you learn the recipe right away, or if it's you eat it and then you learn it. Man, the weather's perfect today. I should really gonna be biting today. Looks like he's in a class from one of the upper classes. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there, haven't met you yet. You've got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from class 7? That's right, my name is Rean. Are you a first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lake Lord Class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? You catch on quick. Trista's supposed to be a great place for fishing, I hear. But I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. It seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. What? Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll charge you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. Can we join him? Not that I want to fish, but can we? I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but oh well. Now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lake Lord his last name? His family must be pretty famous then, and I assume experts on fishing. Not him seeing the ripple, he's like, that one right there, that spot. It's looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. Bonnie mentioned it's available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have some time. No. Okay, maybe. We might do it this playthrough, but not today. Isn't it interesting? I feel like it's very interesting that the kind of trope that they do in Trails is that they like to give the main characters like a knack for fishing, or like they like fishing. Good day, Rean. Have you come for a swim too? No, not quite. I'm surprised that the swimming club's active this time of year though. Well, it is true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water's rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. How did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? Not yet. I think we get another bonding point, so I want to wait and see. Let's see. Engineering. Since the schoolhouse is like, I could do one required request and then the student union thing. But before I do that, may as well. I think I can stop by the library later. Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're that person who was with President Toem when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. George Gnome? I'm George. I don't know if you pronounce it Gnome. Is it Gnome? No, I have no idea. I'm George, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Rean Schwarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Toa told me that you're helping out the student council. Probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Right, thank you very much. But I'm curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the academy's very own orbit factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining orbits here for a long time now. That's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too. That's right, I handle the stuff here at the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. What do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Orbital products for me. First up is the Orbital scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club. Home economics room. Okay, got it. Next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yep. There was so much talk about club that I started getting requests from people in Trista. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is an antique orbital lamp. This one's going to Mitch at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know while you're there, and she'll call Michael out for you. An orbital wristwatch for Michael from the Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all of those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. You know, this made me realize I don't think I visited every shop in town. For 3, oh, I can't do anything else, okay. I think I realized there was like 1 or 2 areas that I meant to visit in town that I completely forgot. Eeks. Yeah. Oh no, Machias is in the cafe. Pardon me, you're Colette from class 4. That's what that Roman numeral is, right? I believe you were submitted a request to the student council? Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere. I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. I see, so that's how Toa has all this arranged. Well, sure, you can count on me. Really, thank you so much. Before we get started, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school, got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friend, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see, that narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library though? Well, after class I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do actually. I'm hoping it's there because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is then. So you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. This sounds like you should have found it by now. The principal told me you'll be investigating the old schoolhouse. Make sure you're well equipped before you head in there. I've got weapons, armors, medical supplies, anything you'd expect out of an academy store. Well, I guess we can accept it. Excuse me, Principal? I'm Rean of Class 7. Oh, good, good. I've been waiting for you. Looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arch tall? Toa tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking this time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the schoolhouse, of the old schoolhouse? Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Yeah, if it weren't for you, Rean wouldn't have ended up in a sticky situation. What I should have said is, Rean wouldn't have ended up in between a sticky situation. Actually, you know what, Emma, shut up. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I've already figured she was behind it anyways. I mean, it stands to reason. And to be fair, even if he had said no, I feel like she still would have done it. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if, indeed, almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon? Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate, so it's to its original form eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there? I suppose that is true. And I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though, if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. If by all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to do it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Thank you, sir. Oh, okay, wait, I do need to go in here. I almost missed this. Learning to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely lady like myself into bread material. If I work hard, I'm sure that this will be my chance to nab myself a hunky husband. None of the boys will be able to resist. At least not after I slip them a few drops of my special margarita blend. Are you slipping them alcohol? This is giving, I don't know if like anybody else watches these, but like TikTok, like on, especially like through TikTok, where like these like different like Chinese dramas, my TikTok is full on because like I give in of Chinese like dramas, and like such a common trope is like someone slipping something into somebody's like food or like drink. So typically it's always like a drink or like soup, typically, not like any other like, I don't think I've seen anything besides soup and like a drink, but it's giving that. It's giving that. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Yep, that's the orbital scale I asked George to fix, alright. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. Bro, would love a scale like that. I believe it. You don't have any interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyways, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you ever even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet? I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. What if I started saying that? You're as virgin as my olive oil. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something. Doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. And to top it off, there's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Oh, so this is when you get the recipe book. Thank you very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Sure, we've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking your heart, it'll all be worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of them then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my Oracle scale, and pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. Thank you for your help with the delivery. I hope you'll get some real use out of that recipe book. I'm very glad that Margarita ended up joining the club, although I must admit I was a bit taken aback when she first barged her way in here and ate all of our food. Even so, there's no greater compliment than seeing someone take an interest in something you're so passionate about. I can see the romance manga writing it itself for now, or anime. I can see it writing in my head right now between them. Editor Tori here to explain something real quick. So I was going around talking to everyone prior to the Orville delivery quest. I didn't realize that because I saved over all of my data, that meant I already had the recipe book. So I saw scenes with certain characters that would normally happen after obtaining it. So instead of kind of like omitting those scenes or like keeping those in those awkward parts, I decided to edit them in after receiving the recipe book just to showcase like, hey, here's some little things like related to the recipe book when you get it later on. Sorry if it's a little scuff and kind of feels random. This is a learning lesson for probably the next time something like this happens. Editor Tori out. Enjoy the rest. Oh, is that a recipe book you have there? I don't see one dedicated chef to walk around with something like that. I wish I had that kind of focus. I don't know if I'm that dedicated, but it seems like you're a little down about cooking in general. What's wrong? Well, the students at the storm have rather extravagant palates. Meanwhile, I'm only capable of making what they deem commoner food, which they quickly tire of. I fear for my continued employment, if I'm unable to improve my cooking skills and make food that fits their taste. Being a maid sounds like hard work. Is there any way I can help? Oh, what about this? If you could bring me along some unique dishes? Unique what now? A dish made by someone so skilled that it becomes a true standout, truly unique, a shining testament to cooking as an art. Bear witnessing to such incredible dishes may be an effective way to learn more about cooking as a whole. I'm well aware of how shameless and massive this request is, so if you wish to decline, then that's fine too. Don't worry about it. I'd love to help you out. I'll be sure to bring you any unique dishes I come across. Thank you very much. You're a true gentleman. Oh? That wouldn't happen to be a recipe book you've got there, would it? It is. Someone gave it to me earlier. Why do you ask? Perfect. Simply perfect. I have begun conducting some food-related research, you see, and it just so happens that I've been on the lookout for someone who could assist me with it. Sorry, did you say research? Yes, I did indeed. It's related to geography, actually. I'm in the midst of gathering a variety of, well, perhaps we could call them peculiar dishes. Dare I ask why? All over the world, every dish people cook has a deep history behind it. I'm interested in the history hiding behind the cuisine that we might see as bizarre or unappetizing. But it's no fun to just read about food. I want to sample the dishes as I research their history and purpose. I see, that's certainly a unique field of study. Oh please, there's no need for flattery, Rean. Very well, consider this a standing order. Come straight to me if you happen to stumble onto any new particular dishes. I'm looking forward to what sorts of dishes you'll bring my way. You didn't give me a chance to say no. Oh well. Might as well help him out. All he could hurt is his stomach. True. What if you were like responsible for putting him in the hospital though? If it isn't Rean Schwarzer, what brings you here? Oh, don't tell me. You wanted to learn more about the War of the Lions. Well, that's just fine by me. Allow me to be your guide through the hectic history of the Middle Ages. As luck would have it, I just so happen to have 5 or so hours to spare today. That should be enough for a cursory primer. Thank you for the offer, but I wouldn't want to bother you. Once he gets going, not even Adios can stop him. Like, in my head, I'm just like, typical high school or like school romance anime is just writing itself in my head. Camera. Is this one? Yep. I think this is inverted controls. She said it would be on the 2nd floor, right? That's... Oh! Oh, how did I not see that? That should be it. I should check the inside just to be sure. Rean picked up the student notebook and checked the medication field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. And no one upstairs. Or, I guess, on the roof. Nope. Did you find it? Yes, I mean, this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Rean. Sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was one of those, just sitting there. The sofa's on the second floor? Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I'd end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets, usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too, but you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Oh, hold on, let me check. Wow, you're right, I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip, that should solve all my pocket problems. Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? An accessory? Oh, hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. It's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Rean. Thank you so much for finding it for me. Now that that's off my mind, I just realized how hungry I was. Guess it's time for some sweets. Okay, here's I don't know if like other girls do this, but like if I notice that like my dress or like my skirt has pockets, that's cool. But normally those pockets, like when you put things in it, it looks like really bunchy and like goofy, or like they're normally not always like super deep. It's like I always make sure, like especially if it's like a little chilly and like I could use a jacket, like I always wear like a jacket with pockets. And especially if I were like in a uniform, the first thing I'm noticing is the jacket pockets for sure. Okay, so we need to go to quest. So orbital delivery, we need to go to the pawn shop in Radio Trista, but I don't think did I go into the store? I don't think I went into the store earlier. So I mentioned earlier that if on this first day, before you even do like the school thing, go to that one store and buy milk. And the other thing is that you want to do is come to the bookstore before you go to the school. So I believe a lot of the it's kind of similar to if you played other Trails games. There's only like typically in the first chapter only like very few opportunities to get like the Chronicles issues, and obviously any like chapter issues as well. So if you are playing Cold Steel for the first time, my recommendations, again, I'm not a walkthrough. I'm honestly just kind of doing things as I see fit and how I want to play the game. But if I had to recommend, I might give out some little hints and like tips in there. But like, this is something that I would say is very crucial, because if you don't get the milk on this day, you're going to miss an opportunity. I think in a couple, I don't remember when, but I know there's an opportunity to use said milk in something, and you will not have access to get milk after this day, I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll prove myself wrong later, but I'm pretty sure that is the case, because I did that my first playthrough and I messed up. Have you heard of Red Moon Rose? It's pretty popular in novels these days. As a matter of fact, I happen to have the first chapter of it right here. Why not give it a read? Are you sure I can just have it? Think of it as thanks for helping the student council with their work. And besides, giving you a free book makes you more likely to buy one from us in the future, right? Thanks. Next time I need a book, you'll be the first to know. Welcome. We've got the newest issue of the Imperial Chronicle in stock now. You should give it a read if you're curious about what's going on in all over the country. In fact, I recommend keeping up to date by grabbing each issue as they come in. Also another thing, and this is why like I also always talk to like everybody, like as often as I possibly have the opportunity to, just in case somebody has the chapter to a book. Because I don't know, I feel like I talk to every like character in like most of my playthroughs, and for some reason I always end up missing one chapter, even though like I talk to everybody. So I'm like, this time around I'm going to make sure I get every chapter, even if I have to use a guide. Welcome. Have a look, we've got some solid books for students lined up here. You keeping up well in class, May? I hope you are, because being a student it's all about getting your head in the books. I cannot say much though, because I'll be focused on working instead. Yes! Yes! At first I didn't realize that was Becky. I didn't have her country accent because she was talking so proper. So because I played through this before, I do have most books. And there are books that you can buy that you can give as gifts to your classmates to up their bond, to up like their link, I think, experience, or it's just like their bonding, like improve your bond with them. So as you're playing through, if there is like characters you want to have like higher bonds with, definitely give them presents as throughout the game, kind of similar to like if you've played like the Crossbell series. I don't remember if the Sky series had anything similar, but like very similar to Crossbell, where if you like give them stuff for like their rooms, it ups their like bonding points. You got some business here, kid, or are you just window shopping? I do actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will ya? Right. The kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who would have thought an item break right after I paid for it? That's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Fair few, sure. Are you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So like items for items? Oh yeah, I think I got some in a while back that a kid like you'd like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good for nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play. But you can give it a try, or don't, or burn it, for all I care. I didn't play. I didn't pay for it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it, but oh well. Oh yeah, another thing, my shop's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. If you don't say anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery, and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Anytime? Yeah, purchase curios. At that shop, you can exchange certain items for rarer and higher quality ones. You can also buy some of the items you might have missed in previous chapters as curios. And as for the card game Mitch just gave Rean, you'll be able to play that later in the game. Oh! I have a lot of each one of these? I think some of these are like ingredients. Hello? I think we already looked at that. The next place will be Radio Trista. Radio Trista will be debuting a new program tonight. I can hardly wait. What could it be about? My heart's racing just imagining the possibilities. The new program's gonna be good, whatever it is. I suppose I'll need to work extra hard to find some material now. You look at the exact same as the lady at the Thor's desk. We're just throwing the same NPC. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you've got a delivery from the engineering club for me? I do indeed. Here it is. Wow, you really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work. Starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things would be just fine now, though. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista's guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. I should be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This does pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had an orbital radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer is there waiting for me. Normally I treat you to some tea or something, but today is a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered. I should go tell George. Okay, so... did Colette's thing. We're about to finish up George's. So now I have to make the choice between Laura and Machias. I wonder if I can check their bonding things. I don't remember. I don't have to see which one I need to level up. Honestly, it'd probably be Machias if I had to level up anybody's. I don't use him very often. I didn't use him very often my last playthrough. Hey! Oh hey! Seems like you've done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now you've finished delivering those, what did you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I'd normally go to either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop is particularly kind of hard to find too. That's true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Trista are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? I figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show, and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, you don't have an orbital radio? In that case, here, it's all yours. Wait, really? It's the latest model, too. Same one I got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course, I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding? Like I said, engineering club's basically Thor's orbital factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in the Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Right. I also meant to ask, you know what Sepith Maths is about Sepith Maths is, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sepith can be, but Sepith Maths have a ton of impurities, so they never received much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about talked out for the day. Thanks again for your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Ditto. I'll be counting on you. Can I have my keys to the Academy's Orbital Factory? Thanks for lending me a hand today. I'm always happy to help you out with your Arcus. Stop by any time. Yeah, look at all that. But I've got some pretty, actually, do I have any? I was like, yeah, I guess I'm all set. Ooh, but I never bought. I'm so broke. I have no monies. Wait, customized weapon? I didn't look at that. Wait. Hey, do I not have all my... I don't have all my weapons. Did I sell my weapons or something? Pause. Okay, so those were my better weapons. Okay. I wonder if there's an achievement for getting all the weapons. Phew, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good though. Kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. Yay. That's my girl. That's my girl. Listen, we both have purple hair. Like, we're twins, right? We should totally get to know each other. But who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't there before either. What could it be? It was there, though. I literally walked past it and looked at it, was like, oh, I know what's under there, and walked away. Rean, you're not very observative, are you? No, doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. I'm talking to her. That about does it. All I've got to do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. The wind felt fantastic today. Okay, so now I need to make the decision on who to... Oh, so Elisa already had... Elliot, Laura, I'm almost there with, oh, and Emma. Almost there with Fee, Eustace, and I really said no thank you to Marcus. I really said nope. No thank you. Okay, let's go make our way to Machias. I thought the music changed if I went into turbo mode, but I don't think it does. Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Are you paying for it? Rean ordered a drink, proceeded to join Machias on his break. You can tell this cafe uses some high-quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness, and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee, then? Mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. It actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnus is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm more used to tea than I am coffee. Why is he judging? You see that look on his face? That is the face of judgment. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. It doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. That could be anyone other than Eustace. And how do you sip it arrogantly? Sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could? You should try some of my coffee too then. Oh, they shared cups. They each poured some of their drink into the other's cup from their respective pots. Okay, so here's the thing. Coffee has a strong taste and leaves a residue on the cup. So, if you were going to share tea, which typically has a lighter taste to it, especially depending on what kind of like tea leaf it is, like if it's black tea, green tea, like an herbal tea, it's not going to be strong enough to take away from the strength of coffee. So like if you were gonna have it, first of all, if you were gonna have them try your tea, he should have grabbed a fresh cup. Or just drank from Rean's cup, you know, to be fair. But now he's probably gonna have the aftertaste of coffee in his cup, and Rean's cup is now going to be tainted with coffee. Well, not tainted, because coffee is delicious. I love coffee. I'm addicted to coffee. But now Rean's cup has coffee in it, so when he drinks his tea, he's going to get a little bit of coffee in it. So if he doesn't like the coffee, he is not going to like his tea anymore. But that's also interesting. They gave them pots for like coffee and tea versus just like a cup. Hey, bang for your buck. Rant over. You're right. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. And thus the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. Bond with Monkey is strengthened. Oh. Oh, interesting. Didn't expect it to go up that much. Now we're gonna do the schoolhouse. That's not the schoolhouse. That's also not the schoolhouse. How did I miss this path? I'm not sensing that mysterious presence anymore. It seems to have dissipated or something. Maybe it was my imagination after all. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. So before I go in, I should check and make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of day will advance to evening. As a result, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. I believe we did everything. So there we go. I wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. Use your Arcus to call other members of Class 7 for assistance in investigating the old schoolhouse. However, some characters will only be available to help after the story has progressed a bit farther. Yeah, it makes sense. Our besties. Our trio. I can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, that's because it probably isn't. Neither of us would blame you one bit if you turned back. It's not too late. No, no thanks. I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this orbital staff as much as possible for then. Besides, if I turn back, I just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. It's very kind of you, thank you. There are only 3 of us though, so we'll each need to watch the others' backs and proceed with caution. The underground area should just be through the main door, correct? Yep, that should take us right to the room where we fought the stone gargoyle. Best to go that way rather than falling through the trapdoor again. No arguments there. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. Honestly, I think for the sake of this this episode, I'm just gonna speed through it, I have a feeling. I don't think there's much that's going to be said. And there isn't really much in terms of like battles and whatnot while exploring. Unless dialogue comes up. Whoa. Well, at least that monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait, did it always look like this in here? No. This room's definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. Ow. I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. There are things present that weren't here previously. Like that door? I don't remember there being a door there last time. I don't remember there being one either, but at this point, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go and get a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came after all. Do you have a Sepith thing, right? Yes. Or Sepcam vein. Good. Oh my gosh, no, I need to heal. I'm about to get bodied. Like I'm now level 65. Unbelievable. Not even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here too. What do you think we should do, Rean? The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head as far in as we're able. Here we go again. May the goddess be with us. Alright, let's do this. What could this be? It doesn't look like an orbit charging station. It's some kind of device for sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to have any power right now. What the? Ugh, and the slug. Slug-like monster. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Now if we make good use of our combat links. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like this if we work together. Shall we put our link ability to the test then? Absolutely. Let's show this thing what we're made of. Do I have to? We should form a combat link before trying to engage the enemy. Combat links can be assigned through the tactics section of the camp menu. So like tactics, right? Oh, I see. Okay. So like I could set Aha. That.
The wind's behind us. Let's go. All right, there.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank God we set up
did
that
it.
link. I don't think we would have been able to otherwise. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low and get as used to them as we can. Yeah, indeed. How do I swing? Oh, that's how I swing. No chess message.
We made it through.
Didn't we see something like this near the entrance? It doesn't appear to be the same kind of device. So this one's inactive too from the looks of it. Oh my gosh, those battles were so tough. I need to rest. What's this strange light? I'm sensing considerable power from it. It has a very different feel compared to the orbit charging stations we've seen up until now. In addition to restoring the party's HP and EP, this charging station also allows you to exchange Sepith for quartz. I must rest. Oh no, we went through some really tough battles there. Just know I'm not gonna stop making that joke. So if you're already tired of me making that joke, well, be prepared because I'm gonna make that so many more times in the future. Probably up until the final chapter. Oh, you know, he looks friendly. Maybe we should just say hi. Oh, you know, he might have some bad breath.
My turn. Now's a chance.
I'll pick you up. Now.
It's my turn. I go where the wind takes me.
Go where the wind takes me. Phew, that was one tough battle. Still, we made it through. We sure did, and I'm really starting to get the hang of these combat links now. Feels like the Arcus has practically synchronized my breathing with the two of you. That's a good way to put it. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one. I think we've reached the end of the line, however. It sure looks that way, and I didn't see any other routes we could have taken. It really does seem like the entire structure of these ruins has changed completely since we were last here. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe. Guess this means we're done here. We should head back outside. Okay. As long as the route we took getting here hasn't suddenly shifted on us, we should have no trouble finding our way back. Exploration party bonds have been strengthened! I don't think there's a chest or anything in here. You're back. Is it just me, or was that thing definitely not glowing before? No, I'm quite certain it wasn't. Has something caused it to turn on, then? We should have a closer look. Wee, wee, woo. What just happened? We seem to have returned to the entrance. But we were just at the exit. This place really is nothing but mysteries. Darn, I should have charged at that ordnance station. Too late to turn back now. We're already leaving. We can rest at our dorms. The sun's begun to set. Oh, we were in there for ages. Should probably go give our report to the principal. Would you mind coming with me? Not at all. Let's go. It's a kitty! It's got a pretty bow, too. You know, its bow kind of looks like Toa's bow. Well, this is certainly unexpected. Although a lot of girls in this game do wear bows. Well, I was thinking more of the bow in her hair than her uniform. I was like, who else wears a bow that's not attached to their uniform? So the layout has changed completely since last month. I knew something was amiss there, but I had no idea it was progressed to such an extent. Do you know anything about the origins of those ruins? They look like they predate the school by, well, a lot. I'm afraid I can't be certain who constructed them, nor exactly how long they've been around. But you are correct. They've existed for at least several hundred years before this academy was founded. All signs point to their construction occurring sometime during the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages? You mean the chaotic period that began after the Great Collapse 1200 years ago? Most of the ruins archaeologists have uncovered from that period are full of strange things, some of which seem to have been made with technology we don't even fully understand. We're talking magic, alchemy. But inside of a building completely changing its layout, I have to say, that's a new one. Definitely not normal. Indeed, no record of such a phenomenon existed in the Academy records. We have a bona fide mystery on our hands, it would seem. Well, I'll try to have a look around the place myself when I get a chance. I've been curious about it ever since I started working here. I greatly appreciate that. Schwarzer, Craig, Warzel, thank you very much for all your hard work. It was no trouble at all. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Yeah, it's always good to help. If you'll please excuse us then. The three of you did pretty well. And it seems you're getting the hang of using your Arcus too. Combat links definitely did make your battles in the ruins a lot easier. They could prove a powerful asset if we're able to master them. Hard to get the timing right though. Well, just keep at it. You'll need to be forming links with your other classmates eventually too, after all. Let me reiterate once again, you've all done very well today. Especially you, Rean. I'll be expecting great things from you next time too. I'll do my... Wait a second, what do you mean next time? Well, the way I see it, you're a natural at this, so why stop now? Besides, with how busy our poor student council president is, you don't want to do... Don't you just want to do everything you can to help her out? Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her, but... Okay, fine. I'm in, I guess. That's our Rean. I'll pass the good news on to Toa then. Oh, and the principal's giving the okay for you to keep hold of that old schoolhouse key. You're welcome to go poke around inside anytime you wish. Anyway, I'll be seeing you kids later. Toodles! Are you sure you're alright with this, Rean? Yeah, I'm sure. It's not like I'm signed up to any clubs as long as I don't wind up with... I'm signed up to any clubs, and as long as I don't wind up with too many more than I had today, I'll be fine. Well, okay then. But if you need any assistance, please just let me know. It's really no trouble. Same goes for me. I'll be happy to come with you next time you go into the schoolhouse too. I knew it. I knew we got another one. Elisa? What do you want? I'm in the middle of something, if you didn't notice. Wait, are you on cleanup duty all on your own? That's part of our job as new recruits. There was a noble girl here too, but she went home. Why am I even telling you this? I don't need to explain myself to you. Doesn't seem like she's going to be forgiving me anytime soon. I need to find a chance to apologize to her properly. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh. So Elisa and Toa. You know, I have a level 5 bonding already with Elisa, so maybe I should use it on Toa. So I don't think I built up my bond with Toa very much. Looking at my notes, not gonna get a character profile with Elisa, so I think I'll go hang out with Toa since that's an option. Is anybody else an option? Oh, I guess. No, I guess it's just Elisa and Toa are my only options. What? Wait, so if I didn't spend that time with Machias, could I have spent it with both of them? Damn it, Machias, ruining everything. He's gonna be my scapegoat. Oh, lower class chess club. So that means lower class chess club and upper class chess club. Good work today, Rean. Turns out your assistance was just what we needed. I'm just glad I could take a bit of weight off your shoulders. You really did. George really appreciated your help too. I'm amazed you managed to take care of all of that and investigate the old schoolhouse. If you need a hand, just let me know. My schedule's pretty flexible. I mean, I'll be at Thor's all year. Thanks. You should head back to the dorms and get some well-deserved rest. She still seems pretty busy. Yes. Are you still busy? I'd be happy to help if you need a hand. I've already spent the day working, so a bit more won't kill me. Are you sure? You must be really tired. Don't worry about it. I can do a little bit more if it'll help you out. Aw, thanks, Rean. That's really kind of you. Well, if you insist. She just slaps like a whole, like, what is it, stack of papers. Now I need you to get through all of this. And she has like 3 other stacks on her desk while I work on this. By the time he's even halfway through a stack, she's already through the first stack. Rean helped Toa take care of the day's paperwork. Once they were done, she treated him to some tea. Phew, finally done. You had a lot on your plate. Now I see just how busy student council could be. There's so much to get done that I almost always have to take work home with me to finish everything in time. Are you sure you're okay with this though? What do you mean? Well, you said you'd help us out next month too, right? Trust me, you shouldn't feel obligated to help just because your instructor told you to. It's fine, I mean it. Besides, it's not like I'm not getting anything out of it. Yeah, I can't let the chance Instructor Sarah gave me go to waste. I need to branch out, try new things. That's the only way I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. Put a lot of effort into getting into this academy, and I'm going to make my time here count. I'm going to be blunt here, Rean. Do you really need to push yourself like this? You're one to talk, Toa. What? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing your best and helping other people out. I'm a big fan of both. But at the same time, it's important to take the time to just sit back and rest, too. You need to have a balance. Because if you don't, there may come a time when you want to work towards something important to you, but can't. Oh, sorry. Wow, things really got really heavy there. I probably shouldn't be saying all this when I hardly even know you. But I just don't want to see you hurt yourself by going overboard or anything. Because you're just as important as anyone else in the academy, even if you don't realize it yourself. Thank you, President Toa. I was kind of worried about being able to do enough while I was here, but this is kind of like a weight off my shoulders. That's good then. And if you ever feeling tired, feel free to come visit me. At the very least, I'll make you some nice hot tea and we could talk things over. Roger. I don't think I've ever met anyone with such a soothing personality. She's right though. Pushing myself too hard can really burn me out. Strengthen the bond. You'll be my shoulder to lean on from here on out, Rean. Let's have some tea together again when we've got the time. One, and I just want to show the bonding event with Elisa. I'm not going to stop you. You better not try anything funny, though. I won't. Sports clubs almost seem like they're more trouble than they're worth. First I set everything up, then they go through a grueling practice, and finally everything needs to be taken down. Hey. Oh, sorry, I was spacing out, wasn't I? Huh? That's right. Don't let it happen again. At this rate, I'm practically dead weight. I gotta make up for the lost time. There we go. I should take care of most of it. But was she seriously trying to do all this by herself? She must be really devoted to this club. Oh, sorry. I was in your way, wasn't I? I'll start clearing up that other stuff. Not what I meant. Why am I so stubborn? This was my chance, too. Having cleared everything up, Rean waited for Elisa by the gymnasium while she changed back into her school uniform. Looks like we're done for the time being. Were you really able to clean up the whole club room on your own? It's not like I would have let you in there either way. This is a girls' club, remember? Right, good point. But you did help me out. Thank you. Huh? Nothing. Never mind. We're done here, so go away. Okay, see you. That went about as well as a train crash. Guess I'll have to kill her with kindness to get back on speaking terms. Way to let a perfect opportunity slip through your fingers, Elisa. You can't keep doing this all year. Why am I so stubborn? Elisa, if there's anything else you'd like me to help with, then it's fine. Just leave me alone. Guess I should give up for today. Okay, so I think that's everything at the school. Man, this is bad. It'll take a while to get here even if I order it now. Is something the matter? Yeah, based on the red duds, I'm guessing you're from that new class at the academy? That's correct. But where'd you hear about the uniforms? We get students in here all the time, so I'm coming up to date. I'm always up to date on the comings and goings to the academy. You here to order something though? Not at all, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. You look kind of upset. That's awfully selfless for a kid your age. To be honest, I've got a little stock issue on my hands here, by which I mean I'm all out of a certain seasoning. So now I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Makes sense. I'm assuming you can't just swap it out for something? Well, I could, but it'd make things taste different. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but our food's pretty popular. There'd be a lot of customers stopping by with that dish on their mind, so I feel bad if I use something else. Makes sense. So, what's the secret ingredient you need? Passion leaves, a rare kind of spice from southern Zumeria. Brandon usually orders them for me. I probably wouldn't have ran out either if I just kept my eye on the stock. Rare spice from southern Samaria. Nicholas from the cooking club might have some. Well, that's a damn shame. I feel bad for customers, but I'm sure they'll understand if I explain. Ponder his quandary? What kind of wording is that? Mind if I talk to a friend at the academy about this? He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to food. He might let me borrow some passion leaves if he has any too. For real? Oh man, I'd really owe you for that. Don't get your hopes up yet. He might not have any. Small chance is better than none. I'd really hate to ask, but can you check with him for me? Of course. Let me go talk to him. And another reason why I always talk to everybody after each event, because you never know if there are hidden quests anywhere lurking about. So we've spoken to everyone in town, so let's just go ahead and jump to... Is that the second floor? Is he on the second floor? No, he's definitely on the first floor, isn't he? Wait. Oh no, I'm a great guesser. Oh no, she's goated. She's goated with the sauce. Hey Rean, what brings you here? Hi Nicholas, I've got a quick question. Passion leaves, huh? Sorry, I've talked with them before, but I don't have any at the moment. Oh, thanks anyway. How else am I supposed to get a hold of these things? You might not want to give up hope just yet. Why's that? I don't have any myself, but the cafeteria just might. You think so? I believe I saw them using passion leaves in one of their recent daily specials. It was only one of the sides, so I'm not entirely sure, but the memory definitely sticks out in my mind. I say chances are good that Ramsey still has a few on hand, so you should try asking him. I see. Thanks for letting me know. You either have keen eyes or a keen palate to have picked up on that, though. I've always had a knack for picking up on ingredients in dish. Most of the time I can figure out every ingredient and the quantity used in a single bite. That's unbelievable. Oh, not really. I just eat a lot. On that note, you should probably get moving towards the cafeteria. It'll be closing soon. Good idea. Thank you again. Yo, you should be at Food Wars. Have you tried asking Ramsey if he has any passion leaves? See, he's the academy chef after all. If anyone has them, he will. How did you feel about being in an episode of Food Wars? Now listen, I know what you're probably thinking off the bat, and yes, it's a little out there, but yeah, I feel like you would do very well. As a matter of fact, I think you'd give... Is she considered the main female lead? I don't know if you would say she's the main female lead, but like, you'd give her a run for her money. I can't remember what her name is, but you give her a run for her money. What is it? Do you need something? You're not here to steal food, are you? No, of course not. You explained to Ramsey that he has sent by Fred to look for passion leaves. I see, so Fred needs some passion leaves, does he? Just so happens I have some right here. Really? Yep, they're all yours. Thank you so very much. By the way, how much do I... No payment necessary. That should be enough to last him a couple of weeks. If he finds himself running short again, he can ask. I have more. I'll be sure to pass that on to him. Thank you again. I didn't expect him to give me those for free. He's not the most talkative person, but he seems like a nice guy. If that's not enough, come back and let me know. I've got more if you need it. Don't be shy. People should help each other out in times of need. Yes, they should. Don't be a jerk and not help out others in a time of need because you want to be selfish. It is nice to help out others. And sometimes you will likely see a return on that investment. Big advocate for karma. No way, you seriously found me some passion leaves? I sure did. Here you go. I can't believe you actually got these. Really, thanks so much. I owe you one. Don't worry about it. Just happy to help. You got me a ton too? How much did all of these run you? Nothing, actually. I ended up getting them from the Academy's cafeteria. Rean told Fred about his discussion with Ramsey. Ah, I'll have to be sure to go thank Ramsey next time I get the chance. I think he'd like that. But I can't forget to thank you either. It's kind of flattering that you went to all that trouble just to get these leaves for little old me. And now our customers won't have to leave hungry and disappointed. So here, take this. It's nothing special, but I'd like you to have it. Pizza, score! But I can have all these? Of course, any less would be criminal. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, you're not part of the student council, are you? Not exactly, but I do help them out with their work from time to time. Why do you ask? Oh, it's just they've helped everyone here in Trista out quite a bit over the years, us included. Seeing you try so hard just kind of reminded me of their style, that's all. Huh, so that's why they get requests from everyone in town too. Yep, they're like our personal problem solvers. It's probably a ton of work for them, but I think they all feel like it's work worth doing. I can vouch for both of those things after today. Sorry about the first, happy about the second. Well, it's about time for me to get going. Good luck with the rest of the day's work. You too, you really pulled me out of the fire today. Alright, I think that is everything that we can do for today, so it's time to return to the dorm. Loki, I used to always get confused whenever I would go back to like the class 7 dorm. Ooh, wait, can I go on the radio station? We're starting up a new talk show tonight. Our director's very invested in it. I hope you tune in. Please tune to a new show today. Of course, we'll be accepting topic submissions from our listeners too. Oh, that one dude isn't here. Nice tonight. Are we all ready? Is everything perfect? Where the hell's our host? What in the world is she doing? It's awfully busy here. Oh, adios. Where in the world is she? Fine. I'll just make sure everything's ready for the moment she arrives. R.I.P. brother. Podcasters, am I right? I'm kidding. But I used to get so confused with where the dorm was because I always thought it was here for some reason. And like I would always, literally every chapter, I'd be like surprised, like, oh, it's here. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Yes. Enter the dorm. Rean, go! Breathing technique. What would his breathing, what breathing style would he do? If Rean had a breathing technique, I wonder what it would be. I feel like, would lightning be one? Would he be just made, but he's better than Xanthua. Or he's braver than Xanthua. I don't know. That's questions now kind of puzzling me. I'm like, would he have lightning? Maybe I can answer this after I've replayed again, because I'm like, doesn't he have like a special, like something? I don't remember. I feel like he has to, right?
Not bad, but I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us. I do have that radio from George here. We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though.
How big was the radio back home?
Which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight. It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abend Time after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all. Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
Is Rean falling for her voice?
I hope life has been treating all of you well this month as we slowly near the end of April. Here in Trista, the beautiful lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way, as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives. But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
Wouldn't it be better, Rean, for you to put the radio by your desk? Because otherwise I feel like you'd have to turn it up pretty loud to hear it.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions on the fly. Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
You'll see. Anyway, let's get this month's exam started, shall we? Rean, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
The dynamic trio.
Uh-oh.
Or,
got it.
I guess that's more useful for dynamic duo. What's a good one for trio? You can make any preparations you deem necessary before beginning the practical exam. Open the campaign will allow you to customize the party's equipment and orbits, as well as save your progress.
All right, then. Here we go.
Domain expansion.
What's that?
A monster?
No. I'm not sensing any life coming from it at all.
That's right. Think of it like a scarecrow. Only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Either way, it's not alive. I've set its parameters fairly high, though, so it is formidable. But if you give it your all, I'm confident you can beat it. Make good use of your Arcus's combat link abilities, for example, and I bet it'll be a piece of cake. Hint, hint.
Nudge, nudge.
Oh, so that's what you're playing at.
All right, begin.
Winds, give us your blessing.
So, the following conditions, no one is knocked out during the battle.
It's my turn.
So, I think...
There, open! Got it! Go!
I mean, to be fair...
That's that. Let's keep moving.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
We won.
Don't know how, though.
Poor Ellie. Bro's always exhausted.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links, too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Oh?
Have those three been training in secret?
Dang, everyone's like, hello? You guys have been training without us? Or you guys have a secret technique that y'all would like to share with the class?
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
Could have been Elisa, Fee, and Monkeys?
That was tougher than I thought it would be. It does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Instructor, may I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird. Machine, maybe? I've never seen anything else like it.
It's kind of shocking. At least for
just
Fee.
a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function. And it's rather customizable, too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
Anyway, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today, too. Are you all ready to hear what it is?
Get the party pop. Get the party poppers ready.
I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class 7's curriculum. Give up? It's really bugging you now, isn't it? Well, I'll come clean. The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than...
Could have gotten it like a moment.
a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into two groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete. Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
But they're just students. Don't they technically need a chaperone?
Instructor Valentine, where exactly will we be going, and when?
Ah, yes, about that. As I said, you'll be split into two groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
What?
For April, Group A, Rean, Elisa, Laura, and Elliot. Group B, Emma, Machias, Eustace, Fee, and Gaius. Oh, that's right, because the class is like 9 students, so like it has to be split like 4 and 5. Celtic, the market town. I don't think we ever get to go to Parm, the spinning town. That'd be kind of. I wonder if like in the next game we'll get to go to some of the places we didn't get to go to in this game.
What?
Well, these
Poor
are
Lisa.
certainly some interesting groupings.
Wait! I just realized, so like Rean and Elisa, who are currently beefing, and I thought Machias and Eustace got split up the first time. I didn't realize they were together on that one too.
Celtic and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Yeah, Keldik's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
And Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners. All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
Unbelievable.
You'll be leaving this weekend, and we'll be out in the field for 2 days' time. Your means of reaching your respective locations will, of course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
Your rank's gone up.
Our break went
Here's a little
up.
something from the Academy.
Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I can't wait to start our first field assignment next episode. Don't forget to hit the like button,
You did really
subscribe
well,
for more
Rean.
content,
Oh my
and
gosh,
click the
thank you,
bell to be
Toa.
notified of new videos or when I go live. And look out for a bonus episode later this week in my adventures around Trista, where I spend a lot of time going around and learning about our fellow classmates, shop owners, and the citizens of Trista. And tell me down below, what was your favorite part of the video? And I asked this question earlier in the video, but if Rean was a Demon Slayer character, what would his breathing technique be? I personally think it would be lightning, or maybe ice related. Until next time, see you later.